Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Melanie Brown and this is Museums with Mel. Join me on a global tour of museums and photo exhibitions where I celebrate art and culture from around the world. For episode 8 of Museums with Mel, I'm at the Goat Farm in Atlanta, Georgia. I just viewed the work of painter Charles Middelton III, formerly known as Remember Charles. His exhibition is entitled Journey to Remember. I was able to catch up with Charles in the space, take some photos, learn a bit about his process, as well as the works that are featured in this show.
Hello, I'm Charles Lewis Middelton III. Moniker is Remember Charles, so you won't forget it. And this is my art exhibition, Journey to Remember. This solo is my first solo literally ever in Atlanta, which is really, really cool. Yeah, it's just kind of like a mixtape if you were like into music. So you'll kind of see a variety of different works and some stuff that I've just been conjuring up with my left or my right hand. I'm dominant left, of course, but I just wanted to show the skill set as well as non-traditional ways of doing the work. So the work is a body of work that has very few mediums, I would say. So I use shit like dirty paint water, charcoal, acrylics, and graphites. Just like kind of the stuff you can really just get your hands on. So yeah, I just use my best ways of ingenuity towards my cool ass mixtape and just try to see what gravitates towards the audience the most. So like it's just a different variety of genres of work, but they all deal with Black dystopia. The attributes and traits that are in my work, I wanted to just place, I guess, the things that I personally know. So my experiences, my travels, my conversations, and my personal research. So that creates the genre of pretty much all of the work that I have here, from my father to historical athletes. So I want to be able to blend these worlds into one, which created pretty much the perfect mixtape, because you can kind of give its own aura to each and every piece. Every piece has its own new discovery. There's things about my history that are set into some of these pieces as well by using all of the same materials. If you go and see each piece, you will see that they're all used within the same materials, and majority of them are done around the same time frame. So the way my mind works, I can't focus on one thing at a time, like one piece at a time, even one conversation at a time. Even as of now, I'm still thinking about a whole bunch of shit. I think everybody does that. So within my work, I try to piece together pretty much all the aspects that I deal with, which is my art life, of course, my family, and my experiences, because I think that is extremely important, is for people to have some really, really interesting experiences so they can make really, really cool work, or just memories in stills. So, this is literally my favorite piece out of the whole entire showing. Even though I've done this in 2023, it is my favorite piece. I touch it all the time, of course, because I'm still working on it, and it's still gonna be in development until I feel like I wanna just completely stop. This piece is made out of acrylic on raw canvas and access tape from pretty much all of my projects from 2022 and 23 era, which is really cool. This is an image of my dad. He was a custodian and a janitor at my middle school, which was pretty much the coolest thing that you can have as a kid. To some folks, I guess having a dad as a janitor or a custodian, it could have been like an embarrassing thing, but no, everybody in the book loved my dad. He's like the superstar of the east side of San Antonio, and shit, the only reason why he worked there, which is crazy, is because my school, my middle school, was definitely filled with a lot of gang activity, and then also our school was definitely filled with some creepers. So my dad didn't want us to be, you know, misguided or messed with while we were there. So he quit his construction job and came to work for Phyllis Wheatley Middle School, just to watch over me and my brothers. And that shit is awesome because he was not only watching over me and my brothers, he was watching over the neighborhood kids too. So nobody got messed with, taken, or anything crazy because of my dad. He was like a guardian angel of my middle school.
That's timing. You have to get it right on the mark. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I just seen the other one.
Alright, so now if you go back. I'll just walk and then I'll take it when I know where you're off, where you are.
Majority of my pieces, they all do kind of go in one direction. If you were to look at a VHS or anything that has to do with film or cinematography, you'll see that there's a few buttons like the pause button, play button, fast forward, and rewind. And within the fast forward button and the play button, I kind of use those as my references as how the mind should move forward and progress. So you'll see a lot of my works facing going towards the right, and subliminally there's, you know, the double triangle for the fast forward button, just the single triangle for the play button, and all of those basically kind of give the consciousness, the mind of progression technically. So the works that kind of face the opposite way, which is a very limited thing I've been doing, it's supposed to show how stagnant the mind can be and trapped the mind can be. So that's like the pause button or the rewind button. And within those, we kind of just start to dig into the past so much to the point where we can't progress. So my work is trying to show progression of the mind and how to make an endless creation, you know? What I definitely want the viewers to kind of receive once they do see these pieces is a new profound energy. I want to install new aura into their life and inspiration. I think that's hella key. Inspiration leads to endless creation, and once you have that, it's like shit, the world keeps going after that. So I want to be able to project people outside of the mind, their mind's eye, and to be able to talk to each other outside of their own personal thoughts. So when they do see these pieces, it'll just give them questions to just be like, oh shit, what do you think about this? Or it brings up a memory for them to get them involved in another conversation or a different piece of creation that they want to tap into, or break them out of a shell that they were in, or the artist block, quote unquote, that everybody has. So yeah, when you see the work, I would love for the audience to experience it and kind of open up their minds enough to really try to channel and do more. So my work is for inspiration, motivation, and movement, and memory.
What did you guys think about the show? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you on the next one.